We're live. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Bitch, you know what you can that I do, that I sacrifice for you, lay down things right for you. You know what they gon' try to do, lie to you, try to make you sound fly to you. Just put their nose in your opinion, what they wanna do. They say they sympathize with you, they rely on you. But what you should've did is what you didn't do. If you didn't let them in, they would've never knew. Go on there up in your bed and talk about it. I'm disgusted being disgusted. Let's not talk about it. He might agree, but he don't agree. He's just mad about it. You know you should have did me better. That's why you sad about it. I had the man shout on you. Now you mad about it. I'm gonna pass out on you. Think about it. You should have did me better. That's the thing about it. One of the game comments that you made. You made the statement. I'm on the better, me do better. You should have known better. You should have did me better. You should have known better. You know better, do me better. You should have known better. You should have did me better. You should have known better. You know better, do me better. You should have known better. You should have did me better. You should have known better. You should have known better. You should have known better. You should have did me better. You should have known better. We gon' wake up from production and I think shit. When is we gon' wake up from production and I think shit. When is we gon' wake
Because I did that actually. So I'm a bad DJ. I'm a bad DJ, everybody. Don't worry about it. We're just getting this thing rolling before we get started.
wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. When is we gon' wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. When is we gon' wake up?
All right, we got 11 people.
All right. Get started.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, hey, hey. Thank y'all for tuning in to Real Talk, Roll Talk. Let your soul talk. Fucking slow ass. All right, good people, good people, good people. The topic tonight is sluts versus hoes. What is the difference?
It's a whole big difference, actually. Everybody knows that, right? I think so. I think that it usually comes up a lot because, at the end of the day, I feel like, for those of us watching that living what we call a lifestyle, we get a lot of labels, and these definitions of the labels and whatnot. And we got to realize this is that we're going to categorize people, as I said before in the last podcast. I like to judge personally. I do, because I don't mind being judged. And quite frankly, I'm okay with both of them. I'm okay with a slut and a hoe. I think actually I'm probably both, to be honest with you. But we need to understand what we're talking about when we label people with such things. I think we use the names wrong, and let's be respectful of everybody's appetites. So we want to start, man. You want to start with sluts or hoes? Get some definitions.
Let's start with hoes.
Okay, hoes. So, well, hoes is a very, that's a complex topic, actually. Let me get a shot.
Because someone's like hoes. It's different.
Well, first of all, we all hoes. I would say at least 90% of the motherfuckers watching this motherfucking podcast is hoes for sure. I can almost guarantee it. But what I will say is I'm definitely a hoe. Mira's definitely a hoe. Okay, look.
How is life? Fuck you mean? How is life?
All of life,
Different type of hoes, me.
What I think is that I feel like, and this is just my personal opinion, what a hoe is to me is at the end of the day, it's a person that I think that speaks to, how many people you sleep with or slept with, right? Now, here's the thing about being a hoe, why I say I'm very proudly a hoe, is that I don't give a fuck about the number. I don't give a fuck about my number. I don't give a fuck about your number. I don't give a fuck about nobody else's number. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, and no one really telling the truth anyway. Let's just be honest with you. I mean, for those of those that we call vanilla, like that in regular lifestyle, just normal, you know, regular shit. I don't even know what else to say about it, but that should just be filled with a bunch of lies anyway, right? So let's talk to them. Like women out there, and not necessarily women in lifestyle, but probably all women actually. When a man asks you, as lame as it is, how many men you slept with before? Like, do you even give the real number? Have you ever given the real number? Do you even know?
I don't give a number at all because I hate that question. Does it matter?
Like, that's the real thing. Like,
I mean, you can ask me how many men I'm sleeping with currently. That's more of a logic question to me, not how many men have you slept with, because does that matter? We grown as fuck. Who cares?
Right. Hold on one moment now. So, as y'all know, this is all the beginning stages of the growth of our podcast. So we, our producer today, our guest producer, just got a guy that give a little instructions, so don't mind me. So here's what we're going to have happen here. I need you to read those comments to yourself. And then you got to decipher what the hot shit is, right? And then let us know. Don't be afraid to talk. You can talk.
Yeah, you can talk.
Okay, you can talk.
Yeah,
you're here.
That's exactly what I'm
You're
doing.
here, okay?
So we got
Well, hold on. Let's give you some ground rules first, though. Okay. So the way you signal us and let us know there's something to talk about. So then, as we do, I can, it's probably better if you go there so I can look right in the camera and not be looking to the side.
Yeah.
But when you got something, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then you be like, okay, hey, this is what it is.
If you need a chair, you gotta find it.
Right. Yeah.
Because my laptop gotta be put there.
Our guest producer today is young Travis Migo.
feeling.
Young Travis
check it
Migo
out.
in the building. Like you mean.
What we say here, this is a safe place.
Nah, but yeah. So you have something over there?
You see, we have
You might want to stay tuned too. I don't know.
Depending. Okay, I think she's trying to say depending on the environment, because numbers don't matter in the LS.
Exactly.
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
That's
yes
the
and
thing,
no, but that's how we came to break it down.
That's exactly why
yes
we gotta
and
talk about this.
Yes and no.
So,
numbers kind of matter in the LS.
You know what? Let's start here. Let's
they
just
really
set a framework.
Don't, but they kind of do. I mean, like it goes back to people judging you, or like you say, you don't care to be judged. But guess what? I'm gonna judge you off the amount of people or the certain type of people that you choose to hold.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I mean, I get that. Because guess what? Nobody wants to fuck somebody that's fucking with trash. I mean, let's just be honest with you. I mean, at the end of the day,
normally hoes don't really care about that.
Well, that's not necessarily true either.
True, that is true.
Again, hoes speaks to the number, not to what you do.
Well, did you say that?
Yes. So that's what I said. Let me go back and let's set a framework here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Can I? I can't even goddamn. I was gonna make a little diagram here, but one day we're gonna set this up. But let's just say this. Here's the framework. Hoes is about the number. Sluts has to do with what you do with who you fucking.
Sure.
Okay?
Sure.
Because, a step back, like I said, we all hoes, but we all ain't sluts. Sluts get nasty.
I'm a slut.
Sluts get nasty.
I like being a nasty slut.
Sluts get real nasty.
But I'm not a slut for everybody.
Right, because all sluts ain't hoes.
Exactly.
See, that's what I'm trying to explain to you. Is that all sluts ain't hoes.
I am a selective slut.
And guess
Even
what?
if I fuck you, that don't mean that I'm gonna be a nasty slut for you.
How about this? You could be a hoe and a slut, but not together.
True.
You see, it don't mean you simultaneous either. See, that's the funny thing about it.
True.
Now, because his thing is that I'll give you a great example personally, like with me personally. I'm definitely both as well. I fuck so many bitches that I can't remember names, okay? But if you put that pussy right up in my face, I remember type of nigga, okay? However, that don't make me a slut, you know what I'm saying? Now, I know some niggas that really at the end of the day, they can't fuck with, they might fuck a new bitch every few months if they lucky, for various reasons. I mean, they're lame, broke, usually broke, but you know what I'm saying?
That George is too busy to be having sex with bitches every damn day.
I mean, yeah, but I said possibility. Because quite frankly, I definitely don't fuck a bitch every day, and not that I couldn't. I don't have the time. I get it, but I'm talking about niggas that can't. You know what I'm saying?
Them hoes make time for anything.
Yeah. No, real talk. Like motherfuckers that really go out there like that, they really make time. I mean, honestly, that's really how you can tell. Like that's one thing, but that's a whole nother topic, really, to be honest with you, about and work ethic and women. But anywho, so you take dudes that have no ability, and these are just they're not popping whatsoever, right? But these niggas, when they get them a bitch, bro, I'm talking about they motherfucking nasty motherfuckers. I'm talking about they want to goddamn stick their motherfucking tongue in the middle of your booty hole through the period.
Yes.
I don't know, is that gonna get us banned somewhere? Probably, but it's okay. We're gonna figure it out today. But what I'm talking about is
period, nigga.
through your period. You know what I'm saying? Like, no,
I like them type.
no apostrophe.
These
niggas that don't give a fuck. I'm talking about give me the cherry pudding.
I ain't nothing wrong with running red light. If that's your girl, like now if you just do that to random, then you a nasty hoe.
Well,
that's beyond being a slut.
Well, there's something wrong running the red light with your tongue.
I mean, if it's plugged up and he put your tongue in the
ass, red light. That's a yellow light. Shit, they ain't a red light there.
So you said niggas out here eating.
Man, there's niggas out here that's weird as fuck.
Yo, hold on. Somebody said I feel hit a little bit.
Oh shit! Why you
then guess what? So be it. If the shoe fits,
Who said that? Who said that? We call out names.
Okay, this is El. I don't know this thing.
El Dorado Toro. That's one of the homeboys. But guess what? If that's the case, shot fired, motherfucker. So what?
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Don't be look. It's okay.
If that type of nasty.
Listen, here's the thing. It's my personal opinion. This is not a fact. This is not, this is my, and guess what? My opinion don't fucking matter because I ain't a bitch, El Dorado. So who matters? What that don't matter. But what I know is this. That shit's nasty. So anyway.
For each his own. Listen. I can't even judge or determine if a man do this to everybody or every chick he fuck with.
That's why you gotta assume if he does it to you, does it to everybody. Some shit is
I automatically assume that.
Some shit is so wild.
I don't automatically assume that because there's a lot of nasty shit that I'm willing to do for certain motherfuckers that I will not.
This is true.
Do for most.
This is true, and I'm not saying that's again. I'm not giving facts, but what I'm saying it's like this. Let me tell you this. I'll put it like this. For example, it's like this. Okay, if you deal with a woman, I'm talking about from a man's standpoint. I deal with a woman. And the very first time I fuck you, right? You try to slip your motherfucking tongue near my ass or do any kind of touching anything in my ass, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah.
That means that first of all, you a dirty bitch because this is what the fuck you just do to niggas. Okay, this is how I look at it. Now y'all can think whatever you want.
There are women that just do this to niggas. I ain't just doing that to niggas.
But I'm not a nigga to be done. You feel me? Like now here's the thing. If we comfortable, look, I've been married before, long-term relationship. I'm a relationship nigga now.
I would say you never know what they just try to long-term.
I done tried a couple things, but that is after so much comfortability. Like for you to put a tongue near my fucking, first of all,
imagine us women who actually get asked to do that.
First of all, anything before 2 years, I might just goddamn kick you in your mouth. And this is
that what I
should
have did?
You say you hear it here first because guess what? I'll go to jail happily for it because you tried the fuck out of me. If I say no, you do it again, then you try me too much. And if you don't, I'm just being honest. So outside of that, again, by the way, those are sluts too, by the way. If they try that, that's a slut. See, that's not a hoe. The hoe ain't necessarily your booty hole on the first date. The slut might try you. Okay?
Because she's just a nasty bitch.
That's her. But guess what? I'm not that kind of slut. I'm a comfortable slut. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm a slut when I'm comfortable with you. So the first few times we fuck, I'm probably not gonna just do all some slutty shit. I'm not gonna dive all the way in. I mean,
well, I'm different. I feel like it depends on that person, our vibe, and what you bring out of me. It could be the first night, and you could bring out some nasty ass shit in a motherfucker. It just depends on the energy with the person.
I mean, I get it.
Because if a man know how to lead you even closer to that direction, then more than likely as women, we're open to being that nasty slut. I think especially if we like the person's vibe.
That makes sense. That makes sense from a woman's standpoint. And I think that this is why we do the show together because I could never give you all that standpoint. Because as a man, I ain't never been led to nothing. I ain't never been led to nothing. Okay, you understand me? Like, so
but you could lead to nasty things.
Well, and I get that. So that's why I don't judge women on the first date when they do all the type of weird shit sometimes, except for the booty hole shit. I'm not playing with that. But anyway, so
yeah, that's pushing it on the first time because you don't know what this nigga be doing. You don't even know what this nigga.
I really don't even like too much anyway.
You gotta watch a nigga to know how he take care of himself. He just be trying to eat and lick a nigga ass and shit. Like even these women, because I like eating women booty too. Sometimes, get what? I need to know how that woman carries herself first.
I eat everything down there on the woman if it's right and clean and fresh, you know. But that's all over time. You got to figure that out. You got to look at habits. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just what you do. You just not dive in type of thing. Again, I'm not that type of hoe nor slut. But we go, okay, let's get back to the top. We always get off a little bit. We kind of on it, though.
Yeah.
So that goes to my point. I feel like I'm both, right? But I'm not both simultaneously. I'm a hoe because guess what? I fuck a lot of bitches. I'm probably going to fuck a lot of bitches the day I die, okay? But at the end of the day, it's like I'm not really the same. I don't have the same comfortability. You know, all sex is not equal. I mean, half the time, really, when I fuck, you don't really because I just fuck the fuck. I like fucking, really. You know what I'm saying? It's not like because I even really like deep into it or I want to really do you well or you know, like you know, it's like you know, and anyone who knows me knows when I like you gonna know, and if not, otherwise, it's gonna be like, I fuck with you, but I'm not moved by sex like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So me fucking a lot of women don't really mean as much to me as it means to other people. So the number don't mean nothing to me. You know, because I've been fucking bitches in the lifestyle for years. I've been in the lifestyle for 17 years now. That's a long fucking time. I think about it. You know, you go to a party, you know, I don't really fuck at parties no more, but you know, back in the day when I was young and shit, you know, I like fuck 2-3 bitches in that night, right? But you know, I'm with my girl, so I got my girl there, then we might have a girl, and you know, if you think about it, you start doing those numbers over years, that's a fucking billion bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't fucking know. Nor do I care.
That's how I say, who's really counting?
Like, you understand? So the whole part, I'm not really offended by. I'm
more concerned about how many partners do you have now.
Right.
Now that you're trying to have sex with me, or now that we're engaged with each other sexually,
right.
How many partners are you currently carrying? Because to me, that's important.
Right.
For safety for myself first and foremost.
Absolutely.
Like whether you use protection or not, sometimes that don't even like oral sex is sex. So guess what? If I'm be putting my mouth on you, you put your mouth on me, even if we have to guess what? I still rather know the current amount of partners you have.
First of all, you should be actually eating less pussy than you're fucking. So that number should be you should not be eating every bitch pussy. Let us start.
Guess what? Most of these motherfuckers, they taking pride in eating every bitch pussy.
That's a lame scapegoat ploy to pussy.
Listen, luckily, I don't run into those dudes anymore.
It happens though. Listen,
but it happens. Even if they tell the truth, they be lying sometimes, and it just be like, nigga, like stop.
I've been there. I mean, listen, this to me is like it's a journey, sexual journey in life, right? And like I always say, like, I lost my virginity real late. For me, late. Like considering the lifestyle I live.
And what age did you lose your virginity?
18. It's prom night, actually.
Well, I guess that's late for a man.
Especially for a man that was trying to lose his virginity from 10. So I mean, like, I was down on 42nd Street on 8th Avenue with the fucking goddamn peep shows, jerking off at 9-10 years old. Like, trust me. So this nigga here, I was trying. Like when American Pie came out, oh my fucking god, are you kidding me? That set a whole goal. I was like, oh my god, you're right. I can't be a virgin at 18. I'm about to go to college. Oh no, that put a big pressure on me, and I tried everything, but that's a whole nother podcast. But the point is,
you latecomer.
Yeah, I made up a lost time. Believe that. I made up a lost time. Believe that.
Yeah.
But it's a journey.
Party having ass.
My point is, it's a journey. But to your point, though, I think that's when you deal with somebody. You know what I mean? And like I said, my numbers, when I say it's an uncountable number, it's because if you look at it from 18 on, like realistically speaking, especially once I hit the lifestyle, I've been in the lifestyle since I was 23 years old. Okay, at that point, it's more of a like, okay, what's going on in my life right now? You know, and I'm a relationship lifestyler, you know, which is why I was considered myself a swinger, except for I'm single now, so I can't technically be a swinger. I always say that. We'll talk about that another thing later. Probably another topic, actually.
Yeah, swinger, single, poly.
But like, you know, when you're in a relationship, you have to like conform to the agreement that you make. It's just that simple, you know. Now the thing is that the relationships I've been in, I've actually had sex with more women. Like if you look at how many women I have sex with, there's more when I'm in a relationship than when I'm not.
Do you believe that couples can be sluts and hoes together?
Hell yeah. Listen, me and my ex-wife, were fucking sluts together. Me and my ex-girlfriends were sluts together. I'm gonna be honest with you, and that's the name of the game.
Well, y'all would consider yourself hoes together.
You know, hoes. Well, actually, probably
You
more
hoe
hoes.
and slut.
Actually,
You said you both, so you been hoes.
No, I'm both. But again, I'm not a slut with everybody. Actually, let me correct myself. Points of definition.
I'm not with everybody.
Yeah, so let me say this. Me and her were actually hoes together. In the lifestyle, we were hoes together.
Right.
Meaning we might go to a party, or not really. We might have a party, really. We had a party, and our parties were like, always gonna be lit. So it was gonna be all attractive motherfuckers. So it was what it was. So yeah, guess what? I don't give a fuck if she fucked 2-3 motherfuckers, or I fucked 2-3 motherfucking bitches. You feel me? It don't matter.
Right.
Like, you feel me? So that's being hoes together.
Right.
You know? But did we do any crazy shit like that? Nah, we really wasn't into none of that like that.
I don't know, some real whole shit like you going over here.
Everything we did was real, respectful, together. It was like, I ain't gonna lie, that was the standard for me because it was young. That was my first time, but you know, you start learning things. That was the standard. I think that's the part we did right. You feel me? We really wasn't even really. I mean, most people have never seen us, but I mean, shit, real talk. But anyway, so you know what I mean? Like that's always how I've been. I kind of moved the same.
Right.
It was just like that was the standard.
I actually think I prefer things that way too. Like we fuck all the time, so we go through the type of things. It's okay for us to want to fuck other people respectfully.
Yeah.
Like
I'm not at the party to fuck my mate.
Right. And if we choose to fuck, we go home. Then cool. Or when everybody leave, or whatever the case may be. But that don't be the main goal for me to want to fuck my mate during these type of events because we do this anyway.
You know the difference is this though, man.
It's probably the purpose to do it is spicing up some things.
No, this is what happens though. In reality, what happens is this: that when your mate is really attractive and you're really attractive, people want to see your fuck. I mean, that's just a part of it. Like that's just like.
But I don't mind that either because I like being watched too. So.
Yeah, I'm just not so much.
But then you have to have a mate that's actually down and cool with that.
And exhibitionist, because me personally never have been. Look, my thing is this. Oh man, first of all, again, I'm a hoe and a slut, but I'm really more of a slut in private, like real talk.
Yeah.
Like I'm even a hoe in private, to be honest with you, but like I'm definitely a slut in private. Like there's all the extra shit I do. 99.9% of the motherfuckers that ever see this, I don't care if it's shared 1,000 times over 10,000 years.
See, I'm the opposite. I'm more of an open slut and a private hoe. Like I'm more of an open slut because I don't mind being wild and freaky and open with my sexuality. But I'm a private hoe.
The general consensus is that females like being watched.
Right.
Yeah, I get it. And guess what? They should be watched, participating with other females and men that like being watched, and I'm with that.
Not just why just with other females, not with
and men that like being watched.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm with that.
Yeah.
I like watching sometimes.
I'm a great boy. Like, I love watching.
But what I'm not is an exhibitionist. You see what I'm saying? So understand, like I'm a, you know, I am. I'm a good for the goose, good for the gander.
Yeah. So you're more of a private.
And I ain't with. I don't give a fuck what you do. It's cool. I'm with you. Do you? I'm not here to stop you from living your life. Be all the best slut you and the whole you could be. You know, whatever. But the main thing is, I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna change why. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. I mean. Why? Like, my thing has always been this.
But being who you are, I feel like everybody should stay true to who they are, and I feel pressure to be a slut or a hoe just because you're in a lifestyle.
I don't feel the pressure,
or just because of who you are or the people you're around. I feel like if that's who you are, be who you are, how you want to be it.
Listen, I had a girl
to your comfort level.
It was like a couple parties ago. I don't remember what party at some point, but the girl the whole night, one girl's like, "Oh, I want to see your dick. I want to see your dick," and I'm walking around. You know how I do parties, walking around and shit. And I mean, whether I was in regular clothes, dressed downtown, and I was like, "Well, first of all, the answer is yes." Okay. But not now, because there's a time and a place for fucking everything. Because guess what? If I'm hosting, if I'm working, and here's the thing, most parties I'm working, like I'm usually not at a party having fun.
Like, you just want to suck your dick real quick in front of everybody.
And I ain't with that.
And that probably would have boosted her.
And guess what? I ain't with that. I don't need that to boost me. You feel what I'm saying? Like that shit to me is irrelevant, quite frankly. Like that's just how I look at it. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm flattered. It's dope. You know, it wasn't that she was unattractive. It wasn't that I wasn't attractive. I was definitely attractive. I would definitely fuck her. It won't be that night because I'm not trying to fuck nobody right now. I'm trying to get out there and business, get my money, make sure my house straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. And by the way, but speaking of the house straight, so y'all need to definitely want to thank all the 50 people and everybody that's tuned in. Y'all make sure y'all follow all our pages now. We just got some new stuff started with the Real Talk Roll Talk.
Yes.
Y'all gonna see more coming. We got the Real Talk Roll Talk Facebook page. Go ahead and like that.
We're actually live on podcast tonight, you guys. We've turned it up a little bit.
That's right.
We're excited about it.
Increase, like I said, we really kick off for real.
Right.
See our Facebook original family and community that's gonna be growing with us because they're there from the first accidental podcast. You see what I'm saying? But we keep things moving forward, so go ahead and follow those pages, and our IG and Twitter and everything, and we'll get all that out as soon as possible. But I really appreciate y'all. But anyway, back to the topic.
Jackson, got any comments? You can just read the regular ones too. I mean, say names so we can shout them out too.
Oh yeah. If anybody particularly comment too, let us know. Because we like to shout them.
Oh yeah. You got Teach Me T.
Oh, Teach Me's on there.
Teach Me T.
What up?
Was that Hayes?
Hey, Hayes. Thank you for tuning in, baby.
What up, my sister? You know you got to hit me, right? You know I love you.
See, love. Of course, we have Chocolate.
Chocolate Thunder.
Yep.
Hey,
okay,
Chocolate.
What up?
Thank y'all for tuning in. If y'all have any feed on what y'all, if you know from what we've spoken on, if y'all have any feed on any differences between sluts and hoes,
right,
and y'all book, not just lifestyle related, but also just vanilla regular life related. Well, and is there a difference between? Oh, that's a good question. Is there a difference between lifestyle hoes and slut and just being a vanilla hoe and slut? Because these hoes, listen, I feel like it's okay because everybody hoeing and slut in the lifestyle in different type of ways. But if you are just a regular motherfucker that's out here hoeing, and will we consider prostitutes?
No, that's for money. That's a business. But listen,
it's here's my thing.
Here's the
that's
thing,
a business, right?
Even in the lifestyle, though.
Hey, I like that answer.
Let's go back here. Even in the lifestyle, though, all hoeing ain't the same. Because, again, we talked about this. I'll take this as a man, first of all, okay? At the end of the day, I think it's kind of like I want to go back to what Mary was saying, is that I might judge you for who you decided to hoe with, right? Or I might judge you just like, maybe you just shouldn't fuck everybody.
Right. Because some people don't skip a beat. They doing it just because the high. A lot of these dudes come in and they feel like that's the way you get in is you fuck every girl that's trying to fuck you, and now your rank is up. No, that's not how it works. Like
this is you guys essentially explaining how could someone be deemed a slut or a hoe in LS?
Right. Well, in LS or otherwise.
In LS or otherwise. The question was.
Yeah, correct. So here's the thing about, okay, let's just talk about being deemed a hoe in the LS in a negative term, because in the LS, we're all technically hoes.
Right.
You understand? But then all hoeing ain't equal. Let's put it that way, okay? They ain't the same. It is what it is.
Right.
Because I'm going to let's just go back. Let's just talk about the real problem.
I judge a lot of you motherfuckers hoes. I call y'all hoes. Y'all beyond sluts because guess what? Y'all just be fucking everything.
No,
and it'd be a competition like that would really make the whole is y'all be a competition to fuck certain people, and it's just that's weird to me. Like, why you going out of the way to put your body count to make another bitch mad or try to beat a bitch to some dick that really for everybody?
Varian Vito,
what up, Vito?
What up?
What's his question?
He said, well, more of a statement. There's definitely a difference between a LS hoe / slut and a vanilla.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that because guess what? It's a difference.
Well, I'm telling you,
that's my question.
I can set it up for y'all right now. Here's the difference. Number one is this: the vanilla hoe, okay, is a LS normal bitch, right? That's a normal LS chick is a vanilla hoe, guaranteed. That's why vanilla hoes come over to the LS to be accepted. Let's start there. Now, what happens is that, and this is what's happening as far as the women, and I'm definitely gonna touch the male end.
Bitch get paid, hoe get laid.
You know. Now, the vanilla hoe that comes over to the LS, now there's different degrees to it. So when they're just a normal hoe, or they just want to be able to like, look, you know what, the same way any guy would, I might, it's okay if I could fuck several niggas at a time, or no matter the niggas I fuck. As long as I'm keeping my shit sexy, keeping it classy, you know what I'm saying?
Clean,
all that,
keeping
it clean, whoop, whoop.
Cool.
Bam.
Right.
Now you got other girls that come into the lifestyle, okay, who their objective is just to fuck all the niggas. Now these are the same bitches. Now you have to understand that these are the same bitches.
Married niggas.
No, hold on. We're gonna go back. These are the same bitches in high school, okay, that was trying to fuck the whole team whether it be basketball, football, whatever. You understand
true.
me? So now there's some chicks in high school that fucked a couple niggas, you know, they might fuck a couple popping dudes, but there's some bitches that want to fuck the whole team. I played college basketball and high school basketball.
True.
There's some bitches that they get their kicks off of fucking the entire team.
That is
Meaning
true.
the whole team ain't cool, by the way. So the team, you got the captain, you know, you got you got the leader here, whoever the fuck. The point is, you got all the way down to the water boy. There's a bitch in every school, in every place that her pride comes from the captain, from the coach, down to the water boy.
And I met those type of chicks after high school in the lifestyle.
Okay, and when they come to the lifestyle, y'all know what we're talking about. Y'all know who we're talking about. Y'all know exactly. Listen, I don't know. I ain't gotta say a motherfucking name. I promise you.
And we ain't.
We all have experienced this, and this is some new shit now. See, because understand this. See, in the old days, like I said, I've been in 17, and it's been 17.
Nephew wrote something to me.
It's been 17 years. Right? 17. Damn, it's been a long. I'm old. But about 17 years been lifestyle. But like back in the day, these women really weren't around as much. You know why? Because the lifestyle for me, at least being a swinger, was so couples focused that women like that, there weren't as many single women, and they would literally be chased out very quickly. Or wouldn't even feel comfortable being around.
Yeah.
The mix is different now. There's a whole lot more single dudes around, so there's a whole lot more single women allowed to be around. And it's still comfortable and makes the numbers okay. Mm-hmm. But what happens is that now we're letting in those girls that fuck the whole team. And those girls that fuck the whole team are fucking up the game. Okay? Because at the end of the day, see, especially when it comes to women, see, because I think with men, niggas don't really try other niggas' girls a lot. You see what I'm saying? Like now, if there's a lot of single women, they'll fuck 5, 6 of y'all. But all y'all women with dudes, you realize that the niggas that we talk about, they're not coming at you like that because they got to deal with your nigga. And that's not what they're here for anyway. You know what I mean? Like, they don't care nothing about that. They're here to try and fuck the single pussy. That's free.
That ain't always true, though.
Well, no, it's not always true, but I'm looking at the majority.
Yes.
The majority. I'm trying to say, well, because things always happen. You know what I'm saying? But you're right. You hear me now. Look, so what I'm saying is this, is that when it comes to the women tend not to care.
They gonna want to fuck your nigga,
like
fuck your chick,
and they're doing it a lot.
Everybody
in this environment is weird because like a lot of these women around. I mean, I know a couple, but now that I'm single, I know. Right. I met them. They don't give a fuck.
TJ said.
What is it?
What did TJ say?
Oh wait, I can say it.
I say the only difference is you're hoeing around a group of people that accept it.
Right. Except versus a group of people that don't.
That don't. The lifestyle. Hoes in the lifestyle, good look like hoes. I don't know what it says.
I know it's too far. What does that comment?
Does that comment show up on there? He's on the actual podcast site.
Right, because it's multicasting.
Hoes in the lifestyle looked at like hoes also. Exactly.
Yeah. But this is extra hoes.
It depends on, like I said, you got to learn how. I feel like men and women, we should learn how to move around other people. Like we say, it's okay to be a hoe. It's okay to be a slut. But is it okay to be a hoe and a slut for everybody or around everybody? Personally, in a lifestyle, it don't matter to me. Like, if you going around, you fuck different people throughout the night or wherever, that don't move me. Like, that don't bother me. I figure like we're all in this environment. This is the perfect time for everybody to be free and open up to who they are and their sexuality and just explore it, which is cool. But it's also okay to skip a nigga or two. It's also okay to skip a bitch or two. It's also like you don't have to be nasty or prove something to every fucking body. And what we've learned recently in the lifestyle is a lot of these men and women, they're careless about how they're moving.
Well, let's give them a lesson now. I mean, for anyone of y'all that's listening or will watch this here, let me give you a little tip. I normally don't give away this much game for free. So luckily I'm simulcasting on YouTube as well, so I might just get me some money one day from this.
Sorry, guys.
It's okay. She's taking a pause. It's okay because this is about me and you right now.
All right.
Women and men, y'all need to understand that your value is created, okay, from scarcity. In fact, that's just a principle period in the world we live in today. Scarcity creates value, right? So when you're accessible and when you're highly accessible, your value is immediately lowered. Okay, so if you want to increase your value, you decrease your accessibility. Okay, so meaning this, let me translate this now. So if everybody can fuck you, right, then you ain't that fucking special. I don't give a fuck if you got a 10-foot dick or the fucking fattest ass in the world.
Facts.
Do you understand what I'm saying? You can be the baddest bitch in the world. Beyonce. If the world ran through Beyonce, listen to me, if the whole industry ran through Beyonce, she wouldn't be Beyonce. She's not even the baddest bitch.
She really ain't.
She's the baddest bitch because nobody can talk about fucking her.
Exactly.
Do you get it?
I take pride in that.
You get it?
I take pride in that. Guess what?
So, you know.
People ask me, like, I figure a lot of chicks wonder why how I'm still so popular lifestyle. And my thing is, like I put on my post the other day, guess what? I am still popping hard after so many years. Because guess what? These people are still waiting to fuck me. They still have in their mind.
Because their pussy ain't loose. You understand me? The whole point is not to knock your pussy loose and, oh man, I fucked all the niggas.
You can be sexy and selective, and I'm a slutty, nasty ass hoe. But guess what? I'm a selective, slutty, nasty ass hoe. Guess what? These people are still dying to see what I got going on because guess what? I don't hide my slutty ways. I enjoy for people to watch it. I enjoy entertaining people with my slutty ways. But as far as fucking, yeah, good luck. And if I do fuck you, you're welcome.
Look at this. If you think, and I'm not saying, listen, I don't think that any woman really just thinks like, oh, I'm fucking niggas and everybody gonna like me. I'm not saying that any woman thinks that.
I feel like these days sometimes they do.
No, the dudes definitely think that. Now the dudes think that the key is to fuck all the bitches. The dudes think that all I gotta do is give me a good rep.
Some of these chicks think that too.
Really?
A lot of them actually.
Well, why?
Because it'd be like a competition, like, oh, well, if she fucking up, I can fuck her too. Or, you know, like, I want to fuck him. I want to fuck him before she fucks him. So he'll fuck with me and not her. But guess what? He going to fuck you, treat you, slut you out, and then treat me like a lady.
First of all, these niggas around here, first of all, I'm going to be honest with you, man. I mean,
they don't have no standards on who they fuck.
When it
like,
comes
you
to
gonna
this,
fuck a nasty fat bitch and then try to come fuck me.
I'm going to tell you, this nigga's been around lifestyle a long time, and now I've had enough couple years with being single on and off. But we in a relationship, right? And I've seen a lot through the years. And what I've learned is this. First of all, single men in a lifestyle, you know, maybe I'm giving up too much game. I don't care. It doesn't hurt me.
Give it up.
First of all, single men in a lifestyle, on average, we treat a woman who's not in a lifestyle better than we do a woman in a lifestyle. And the reason is this. It's not really because they're worth less to us or anything like that. It's just simple, like economics. You feel me? Is that you know that at the end of the day, the guy's goal a lot of times is just to have sex, right? So for me, I'm just trying to fuck and then figure out. I might find the love of my life, you know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to fuck first and then see what's up, right? That's a general like strategy, right? So boom. So the question is, how much does it cost you, or how easy is it to fuck? Now, in the vanilla life, right? On the vanilla side, when you meet a bitch, you gotta wonder if she fucking or not. That's the first question: is she fucking? That's crazy. And I know it's crazy for me because my assumption is always yes. Hell yeah. Definitely.
I gotta figure that, but
is she fucking? I know it's so far from my lifestyle right now, but like in real life, like, you gotta worry about is a bitch.
I'm pretty sure that's right. The first question.
No, but think about it, because some bitches,
a lot of time,
there's still women out here that be on some I need to be married. I've ran into them like, no, I need to be married. I'm just letting you know now. I'm like, well, I'm letting you know now that I'm not for you. Bye. You know what I'm saying? But you need to figure that out first. That's the thing. Right. That's a real thing.
Why you not in a lifestyle looking for marriage if you're not in a relationship?
But guess what? You might waste a whole day, maybe 2, or you might waste months depending on what nigga. Lame nigga won't even find out. It might be a year before he find out she ain't about me. So, you know, like, nigga spent half his check for the last 3 months. Like, it's just crazy. Like,
keep hope alive, guys.
Nah, fuck all that shit. So boom, you gotta deal with that first. So first you're dealing with, okay, is she even fucking? Okay, bam. Now once you find out she fucking, now you gotta figure out, is she fucking me? Like, listen, I'm not.
That bitch been fucking somebody for a whole year.
You know this. You know this, but understand, I gotta go back.
She been fucking 2-3 niggas, but since you was winding down, and she would make you wait a little longer.
I gotta go through this because this is for everybody. Because I've been in every stage.
He really give me our free game, and I don't like it. Hold on, he going too fucking far now. He's telling on that lady. Lady,
everybody.
He's telling on
motherfuckers. If I gotta tell it, then I gotta tell it.
Oh, real talk, roll talk, motherfuckers.
So boom. Then you gotta figure out, is she even fucking me? Boom, she's fucking me. Oh, this is dope. Man, I'm happy now. Right. So now, let's say she fucks me. Okay. Now I got the pussy. So now at this point, as a man, you gotta make a decision. Okay. The question is that right. Where do we go from here?
That's the real question. Was it worth it? Like, damn, bitch pussy popping don't even feel good.
Now this, depending upon what it took to get there. Okay, depends upon a mix of different.
If y'all build that connection throughout all this time, then it might feel good whether you realize it or not.
Who knows what you're up to? But at the end of the day, if
But
your
was it
initial
worth it?
plan was just to get the pussy, a lot of times it don't even matter because like that be the point. I'm gonna tell you
But
something.
if that's your initial plan, why the fuck are you going through the loop to get
What?
the fucking
Let me
pussy?
explain to you now. Let me tell you something. Anybody know I'm cool, right? Let me tell you about Young Jabari too, because I'm still cool and like.
Why is that the initial?
I'll tell you my early stage. Like I
That's
said,
initial
18
plan.
years old, lost virginity, right? So then I go to college. Boom. I'm in college and shit, playing ball. I start feeling myself, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling myself, like, I'm fucking up everything. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm going interstate, tri-state area, fucking shit up. Goddamn, we traveling basketball, fucking shit up. So I got 4 years of college now under my belt. You know, ruined the relationship and everything already. You know, so boom. I graduate. No, my senior year. No, I graduate, and that year I meet this girl that was a freshman the year I graduated. I just happened to meet her. And she actually was my birthday twin. Fine as fuck, but young. You know, I'm still young too, so I was like, whatever. You know, and
which means y'all was cool.
I liked her a lot.
Birthday twin.
I mean,
she reminded you so much of yourself.
Oh man, she was lit to me. But guess what? She was not fucking. At all. Her whole thing was like, no, I'm gotta do this. I gotta whoop, whoop, I gotta whoop. And I was like, bet, I'll wait for you. Because in reality, in my mind, I'm like, I wait for you while I'm fucking everything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
Which is understandable. Listen, I already.
It's only understandable when you get older and realize it's understandable because a lot of girls' expectation when they think that you're waiting or they want you to wait, they mean like they want you to starve until they feed you.
Well, that's crazy on them.
Well, guess what? That's the way the world.
I know. Listen, once you understand the world and you understand men and you understand sex and how this goes, guess what? I have made men wait, and they have waited 2-3 years to fuck me. Probably took me out all that in between time. But guess what? I knew that. Guess what? It's a strong possibility that they're not just waiting on me. Personally, for one, I only date older men. So I don't expect for a man that's already been fucking throughout his life to be waiting on, even though he is waiting on me. Yes, he's waiting on his chance with me, but I don't think that he's not fucking other women. Like, that's not being realistic to life. Like, I expect for him to still be, guess what? You better get it out your system is my motto, or how I think is, you know what? Go ahead and get out your system, because once I give up this pussy, all this shit cut anyways. And I don't have to ask you to cut it. You're going to cut it anyways.
See, but this is what you gotta realize.
But that's just me being cocky within myself.
There's some things
and knowing my own powers and abilities.
But there's some things but you understand something that's why it's like there's some things that make you special as well as other women lifestyle. It's like that's what's dope about y'all in the lifestyle shit when you get to that point. But most women who aren't even free enough to be like, most women aren't even free enough to be able to say like, nah, I fuck with bitches. I like women too.
Right.
That's a lot. Like that takes a lot. Like in real life, like we do a very free.
It took me a lot. It took me a long time. Even though I was already fucking with women and everything, it took me a lot to be very open.
You know how hard it is on the first date with a woman in the vanilla.
And I still don't like telling men for the first date because I don't want them to automatically think, because the first thing you tell men that you like women too is they want to have threesomes. Like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. Like, I ain't just giving threesome to anybody. And I prefer you to be my man to get a threesome. I can fuck how many bitches I want in front of you, around you, whatever. And guess what? We might just dip and dab every now and then if I feel like it. But I prefer to have threesomes with somebody that I'm set in stone with. Like, you ain't even got a person, especially in the lifestyle, you don't got a person be my man, but you be my partner. And we can have our threesomes, but just be giving any man threesomes and stuff just because I like women, that's not me. And it's not okay with me. But a lot of men automatically assume that, and I learned that at an early age, that, because she likes women, then I can have threesomes with her. No, nigga, you can't. Because these same women that I can have a threesome with you with, I can fuck them by myself.
That's
and
so
guess
true.
what? I don't mind doing that, just like they don't. Because I have to talk a bitch and treat a bitch and court a chick into wanting to have a threesome with this man with me.
I
prefer to either have a chick that we riding, and guess what? We can pick a man that we both like at the same time, and it'll be easier that way.
I learned from my first relationship like this that a woman's desire for other women probably has nothing to do with you.
Ain't got nothing to do with me.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now
nothing
with men, we like threesomes. So okay, I like one bitch.
Like, some of these women
like
have threesomes just because they man isn't trying to talk
to the logic of it, because it all makes sense.
A lot of women that like women, naturally, genuinely like women, we ain't, man.
Think about it like this.
Like that.
Think about it like this. Boom. I'm a man, right? I'm a heterosexual man. Let's start there. Again, disclaimer on the show. Everything male standpoint, unless it's a special topic, okay? And we'll have a special guest for that.
Right.
It's gonna be about heterosexual men's standpoint when it comes from my mouth. Okay. So, but it doesn't mean there's not other standpoints and perspectives. Just saying that.
Facts.
But from my
And
perspective,
we can actually add people onto this.
that's dope. We'll figure. Yeah, I want to figure all that out, but it's not like it's already.
Mm-hmm.
Side note, but anyway, so boom. From heterosexual man standpoint, you gotta look at it like this though. It's like this. I only like women. Okay.
Right.
So the only fantasy that I really have
is women with women.
It's just me.
Okay.
Right? Because my fantasy is not even with women. Like that's
okay.
that's cool and all. But as you know, I walk out from that bitch too. I don't give a fuck. Like I am not that is not the best. It's all good, but you know, I like me with I like one woman, two women, max 3, sweet spot. Okay. Anything more than that, too much. But either way, it's all women. But there's no other variations in there. Like it doesn't exist. For women who are bisexual, there's several variations. Even if you think about mathematically, there's just so many more combinations that you can make, right? So that's very understandable. But as a man, I only look at it one way. You know what I'm saying? So as men, we gotta understand this is that when you're dealing with women in lifestyle, that their whole landscape is not charged for some reason. Oh, it is. Okay. Their whole landscape is going to be much broader than yours. So for you to even water it down to, okay, I got a bisexual woman, that means threesomes, is pretty much really immature. Because they have so much more things that they are even possible for them to be into based upon the like women. Yeah. And most of those things, mind you, most of those options have nothing to do with you. Because a girl might think about this. For girls, it's like, okay, I like women and I like men. Okay, boom. So now I like women and men separately. Let's pretend there.
Right.
So now, like, I might want, as a woman, I might want one woman. I might want 2, 3 women. Like the same thing we think. They might want that, but just with women. But then they have different combinations with different numbers of men. And you know what I mean? Like, it's a different world for them, bro. So you got to realize this is that, okay, and I like bisexual women too. I prefer them, okay?
Shout out to Nira.
Oh, what up, T? What up, T? What up, T?
Sims. Men Little Will starts turning like they are so sure they're going to get a
right.
Exactly. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like they automatically think that because you like women that in their head a million fucking things is going on. And guess what? She gonna fuck this woman with me. We gonna do this. And they even try to be cool about it. Like, you know, you can pick the woman or they're like, yeah, guess what, nigga? If we want a threesome, we'll let you know. We'll just make it happen surprisingly for you. Like it's one thing for me is a turn off when, first of all, you're not my man. You ask me, oh, can we have a threesome? First of all, stay in your lane. Cause I'm barely fucking with you and you barely fucking with me like that. So what makes you think that you deserve a threesome? And what makes you think that because I like women and we fuck with each other that you're gonna get a threesome? Because you're not. Like the moment you ask me, it automatically deads you in a lot of different ways for me. Because it's like, yeah, this is what I like, but I know when it's the right time for us. Inside of me to be like, you know what? Okay, we've been fucking with each other. Whoop the whoop. I feel like I want to have a threesome, so let me pick. Guess what? You may not be the only nigga I'm fucking with, and I might want to get that other nigga a threesome, and I might be giving him a threesome, but I'm still fucking with you. But don't ask me. He probably got it before you because he didn't ask. But don't automatically assume that because we like women and we eating some pussy that we gonna give you the same fucking thing.
Teach Me T says, I agree. That's why there are more women that are solo swinger poly versus.
Thank you, T.
Right.
I'm a solo swinger poly. I am not a swinger. For one, I'm single, and 2, I like being solo swinger poly.
That's right.
Because guess what? It can play however I want. I like couples. I like singles. It all depends on how I feel and what it is at that time of what I chosen. But automatically, if it's a couple, it's a threesome. And guess what? Me and that couple can bring on other women too. And it could more than likely other couples, right? Which still keep the equivalence of men and women also sliding and engaging with each other.
The point is that's why I was like that's why I said like being a swinger for me, because personally couple swapping was always my thing. You know.
It's better.
See, couple swapping for me, it was more like this. It's an even playing field. See, this is how the old rules used to go for all you new niggas. The whole thing about this, when they say like a fair swap, no swindle, what that really means is not that your bitch look as good as my bitch. Because really, your bitch looks good to you, you know what I mean? And my bitch look good to me the same way your bitch look good to you. You know what I mean? It's about, that's like beauty is not out of the beholder. Like, you feel me? Right. It's not about that, like, at all. What's about, though, as a man, and I'm sure as a woman, too, is more about, like, okay, this is my heart. Like, I'm giving you mine. Like, this is my main thing. This is what I care about, or what I care, you know, who I care about. Right. When we leave this situation, this scenario, okay, we're gonna go home, and good or bad, it's gonna be a discussion possibly, and I gotta deal with that.
Or possibly not.
No, what I'm saying is, you might, when things are good, you deal with it too. Yeah, it's just easy. But good or bad, I got to deal with this. Yeah. This is something that once it's done, it doesn't just go away. It's a part of our history because we have a history that we're building together. You feel me? Yeah. Like, that's the thing. As opposed to, man, I had a nigga that I don't know when, I actually a couple times motherfucker hit me up like that. Like, it was some, I got a girl that I fuck with, so I could put up with your parties. No, nigga, like, now look, now he was talking about the parties. I said, there's parties for that, right? But when I do a party, when Jabari does a party, it's literally gonna be like, it's gonna be couples and partner singles, like real partner singles, though. Right? Like, you feel me? Like, because it's more than just trying to find a walk-in. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more than just trying to find a walk-in.
Because a lot of people come and walk-ins who they ain't even fucking with and don't even know them like that, and now it's a weird situation.
I mean, the concept of walk-in is new too. I mean, let's be real. Like, when I was coming up in this shit, there was no walk-in.
I don't do walk-ins anymore. I learned it early.
You only had a walk-in at Trapeze, maybe, and then in order to get a walk-in at Trapeze, you had to be lame enough with all these couples with these badass bitches walking in to be standing out front.
I learned early as a single woman in a lifestyle that, guess what? I don't need a walk-in because I am the prize within myself for single men, single women, and couples. What do I need a walk-in for?
Well, here's the thing: if you're gonna have a walk-in, and this is my, I mean, everybody.
But what is a walk-in? A walk-in, we come in together, you get a cheaper price for whatever it is, and then
you know what that's supposed to mean?
We go separate ways until the end of the night.
No, what it's supposed to mean is this: a walk-in means that, guess what? Because you give me a cheaper price, right? Anything that costs anything or that you want that I have, you got for the rest of the night, even though you're not with me, and I leave you the fuck alone.
But guess what? I've had situations personally where I've been a walk-in, even at, let's say, my experience a couple years ago have been a walk-in for somebody at Trapeze. Okay, so I was his walk-in, and he asked me before we got there, well, what we doing tonight? Because woo. I said, well, we're going to Trapeze, and normally at Trapeze, I have my fun. Like, you can either be a part of that fun, or you could be a separate fun. But respectfully, I'll let you know, if I happen to venture off or find something that I like, or they find me or whatever, then I'm going to let you know respectfully. I'm going to give you the option. And within that option, letting is you could come in and either, meet these people or make your way through, or you could just not. But it was a situation where a couple came to me and I was attracted to them and I wanted to play with them. And before I went off in a private room with them, I let him know that I was going into a private room. I also let him know that they know that I'm here with you and they're cool with if you come in, but you have the option to come in or not. I don't know if you could get in or whatever. That's for, you can maneuver your way with that at this point because I gave you the option and I gave them the option. All right, cool. If they cool you coming in, then okay, whatever goes can go in the private room. Okay, so he chose to have some slight attitude, and guess what I did? I kept going because I already made my mind up to that I'm interested in this couple, and we're not together at all. We were literally just walking.
And you laid the foundation already.
I laid the foundation.
His job was to say, like, no, I'm not good with that. Let's get the fuck out. No,
right. If he said, I'm not good right now. Let's go. Guess what I would have did? I roll with you. It's time to go. He did not. Oh, he said, well, do whatever you feel will do. So I did whatever I felt because that's already what I felt. That's why I let you know. So I can proceed to go into the room with the couple and we're playing or whatever. And I started out playing with the chick, or whatever. And the dude ended up, however it goes down, he ended up getting in. And the moment that the dude got in to get behind me while I'm in this chick pussy, whatever, this nigga walks in.
Of course, he knew.
But he walks in, when he walks in, we're all on the cool shit. Like, still, okay, we see you cool, but we gonna keep going. You can stay right. So it's like, but he walked in as if he caught me doing something.
I know that.
And it was weird. Like, he paused, said something, then walked out. Guess what I did? Finish my fucking set, even though it was weird for all of us because we all felt the energy. We walked in. We tried to finish our session, but it was just like, all right, well, I'm gonna stop because I don't want this nigga to leave me. Even though the couple hours of security say, even if he do leave you, like we'll take you home. But I don't know them well enough to why I want to leave with you. But that shit pissed me off so bad.
I'd have been in this situation.
So bad. It was whack as fuck.
I've been on both ends of it, actually. Again, I said it's been a long journey.
I gotta walk out and cuss that nigga out.
That was one of the moments when nigga walk in talking about, oh, word, that's what it is? All right, we good. and then walks out. It's like,
but that's whack because now you
No,
make
now
me
you
feel
whack
some
as
type
fuck.
of way, and I ain't even did nothing wrong.
Matter of fact, now
It
what
took
you
them
did
had
was,
2 years to call me like,
No,
you know
hold
what?
on.
I apologize.
Hold on. No, more than that. See, this is why I
That's
know how
whack.
to do it. It's more than even back whack yourself.
I never did a walk in after that.
You said the right thing. You see that couple that was in there with you? They were like, "Fuck that nigga, we got you."
We got you. And
Only,
they still
listen,
my friends to this day.
But understand what I'm saying?
Like,
They would have never said this if you didn't set it up by being a lame nigga.
Exactly.
You understand? Like,
He showed.
So as a
Like,
man,
oh, that's
what
a
you
lame
did was
nigga.
you
Like,
showed your
what?
card, nigga. You showed your
Like,
bitch card.
yeah, we glad.
You showed your pussy. You showed your pussy. You gotta hide that, bro. If you got it, you gotta hide it.
That
You know what I'm
couple
saying?
is
You
still.
gotta hide it.
I met them that day, and guess what?
With it.
They're still good friends to me today. Like,
You know?
they're good friends, and
That's real talk.
I'm glad that you fucked it up. I told him, I was like, well, you really don't always apologize for me because you gave me something bigger than you.
It always happens. Listen,
You
even
showed
as
me
a
your
man,
true colors.
one of my mentors in life.
Lifestyle. You not lifestyle.
Listen, one of my mentors in life, we became cool, and this man became the future. That's the reason I went to law school, put it that way, right? Him and his girl at the time, I was doing me and Mike's girl, and she was crazy, and she left me at Trapeze one night. Oh yeah, she did. She left me there. Hey, on some bullshit.
Like, he didn't leave me.
You know, she left me on some weird shit. She just dipped on me. That was that night I told about Full Industrial, that crazy story. On another podcast. But look, so I got a lot of stories. I'm gonna say it like that. But anywho, that night was the same thing. Yeah, you better wrap it up. You know what I mean? But you know, so at the end of the day, it's like this. You know, I think that when we talk about the whole sluts thing, I think they're both okay. I think that the idea is this to just, you know. Well, first of all, sluts are pretty much okay.
Be a selective whore. Don't be whoring for nothing. Like, why y'all be giving up sex and giving up pussy, giving up a dick for nothing, and it don't even be worth nothing to you.
You don't
like,
be selective. Stop.
I prefer for people to lifestyle at least be attracted or like that person beyond dick and pussy. Like,
how about this? Have a reason you fuck somebody.
Right. Like,
literally, other than they fucked everybody else.
Right.
Other than they got a big dick or they got a fat ass. Have a reason.
Because a lot of people like, oh, he got some good dick.
Are they cool?
Try it. And they go try it. No. Like, yeah, they may be cool. And they may, like.
I would even rather motherfuckers fuck somebody because they got some money. That makes some sense.
Something.
That make more sense. Like, literally. And maybe you'll benefit.
A lot of these motherfuckers don't be having shit.
Like, because I see y'all bitches. Man, I ain't going to talk about that. I ain't going to talk about that.
Hold on the podcast.
All right. Anyway. Hold on the podcast. It's been 11:10. Yeah. So it's about time for us to wrap this up. So we want to thank y'all all for tuning in again. And it's still shocking. Actually, you know what? We've only been live 56 minutes.
No, we still have more time because
we got 3 minutes.
Late.
Well, guess what? We're going to keep going then. Let me go back to what I was saying.
Yeah, let's go back.
Listen, ladies, and men, actually, both. I got to do separately, though. Ladies, you know, y'all got to stop. Y'all got to start requiring something. Like, it ain't about what a nigga have. It's about what he do for you. And you can make niggas do shit. Let me just be honest with you.
And it don't take no real.
You really shouldn't have to. And then that should be your gauge. And, you know, so stop giving your pussy so easy. Let me just be real with you. And then number 2, now listen, it's not that it's worth anything. I am not big on your pussy's worth something. I think that you're worth something.
Exactly.
And so you need to judge your own personal value. Your value of your pussy is 0. I'm telling you now. But your person, like your personality, your time, what you do, what you provide, like, you know what I'm saying? Like me, I know I'm a king because of the spread I put on. I take care of people that's around me. You know what I'm saying? When you're around me, you have a good time. I'm going to look out for you. That means something to me. Women, that should mean something to you. Period. It shouldn't be the value of your pussy. Because it ain't because I got a big dick that I give a fuck about that I feel good about myself. I feel good about myself because around me, my folks are taken care of all the time. Everybody have a good time. I provide, I support. I'm there for them.
Real men provide and support.
Women, it's the same thing. Y'all women, y'all nurturers. So take pride in that.
Yes.
Start putting that, make that about you instead of your pussy, your ass, and determine, okay, guess what? Are you worth this though? Are you worth the real? The other thing is, like, a lot of women nowadays,
valuable women,
they give their pussy to men who they know aren't worth their person. Meaning, okay, I'm a super nurturer. I can take care of a whole home, and you give your pussy to a nigga that ain't worth you doing that for. So what happens is you end up giving your pussy.
Take care of him.
Right, you know, not even that. You give your pussy to a nigga that ain't worth that, right? So either you're gonna take care of him, or you're like, you judging him like, oh, see, he ain't doing this, he ain't shit, but you already gave him the pussy.
Right. So it don't matter.
He don't care. He done got what he want. That's the key. The nigga don't give a fuck about you taking care of his house.
Period.
He don't. He just wants your pussy, and so he got it. And he gonna say whatever it takes to get it every time. Mm-hmm. So that's it. And men, though, be honest with you, stop giving out your dick like that either.
For real.
Real talk. Like, I know I get in the lifestyle. Y'all don't gotta spend so much. It's real cheap and real easy. But guess what? What you want to do is this. I've been in this for 17 years. You know, you live a long time and you laugh with your name and your face called good. Stop fucking everybody. Right. Stop fucking all these bitches, bro. Stop telling lies. Be real.
Hello?
It's okay. Listen, it's okay. Matter of fact, how about
Be
this?
real.
Be real, and by you being real about you, who you are, and your situation, let
That
the women
determines
choose
if you
you,
need to fuck that one, like, right.
and let them
Facts.
make these women choose you after you tell them what time it is,
Exactly.
and show them after. You'll
Because
see
it's
your value.
okay if you say you fucking with a couple women.
That's
Guess
it.
what? A lot of us will value that honesty more than anything. More than any fucking thing. Because really a real one, in our mind, like, yeah, you fuck with a couple women. Once you fuck with me, for real, I'm gonna help you narrow that down a little bit.
A lot of them think that shit. You gotta be real.
And
like,
you gonna see the
brutally
different
honest.
value in why you fucking with me and why you fucking with these other women. Or if you are fucking with other good women, then cool, but it shows you something.
That's right.
Versus just using your dick.
Well, also when you put it to them like that, what you do is you bring out the women who are gonna show you who they are and make themselves earn that position. Because here's the thing, I done found love in the lifestyle and out. You understand what I'm saying?
True.
So in both scenarios, you can find love. It's not about that.
Yes, it's not.
You know, so you can definitely find love both places.
But that open and honesty is the thing that connects people.
Yeah, that's what connection. That's right.
That's the connection.
Yeah, because you allow each other to be yourself.
Exactly, and that's so important. Like we say, it's okay to be a slut, it's okay to be a hoe, but monetize how you do your thing. Like, be selective. It's okay. I promise you it's okay.
That's a good note.
It's okay.
Well, listen, keep it tight.
Keep it
Think
right.
about it coming out.
Keep it safe, keep it clean, keep it cute.
It's Real Talk, Roll
Thank
Talk.
you guys for tuning in to Real Talk, Roll Talk. Let's just talk. Love you guys.
All right.
See you next show.
I can do both.